All right, it's day one. What's the hardest thing about starting? I have a look at it, and a lot of people that we work with, even myself, sometimes we struggle quite a lot just to start. And where does that come from? Why is starting sometimes so difficult? One of the key reasons I believe why starting is so difficult is because a lot of people, we tend to miscorrelate our current selves with our future selves. So what do I mean by that? We struggle to start because we don't identify who we are today with who we will be in 90 days time, a year's time, 5 years time, 10 years time. And this miscorrelation can sometimes tend towards us not being willing to delay gratification, hence falling into the realm of instant gratification. Because if we start today, it means we are sacrificing the gratification we will feel today for a future gratification. But the miscorrelation between who we are today and who we'll be in the future starts to then exist. And as that starts to exist, we then start to feel a lot of different things like, oh, we're missing out. We're sacrificing our pleasure, we're sacrificing our passion, we're sacrificing our present. And this miscorrelation can hinder a lot of people from actually starting. And this is why all the successful people, they started when they said they would start. There's a very profound quote or a very profound notion, and it speaks about how the best time to start was yesterday, the worst time to start is tomorrow, so the next best time to start is today. Because if we do not start today, we will wait until tomorrow. And for our present self, tomorrow never comes. Why? Because as individuals, we are always living in the present. So if we are always waiting for tomorrow, tomorrow becomes a perpetuating notion. And then we always in our present self say, oh, I wish I started yesterday. I wish I did it last week. I wish I did it last month. And this is how people go from 18 to 25 to 30 to 35 to 50 to 70 to their deathbed, looking at their past, looking at their memories and regretting the life that they live. I can share very transparently, even myself, I've struggled sometimes to start, but I've always tried to mitigate the time it took for that struggle. I always tried to make sure that I started straight away and not waited for years down the track, decades down the track. Michael Jordan, the same. Kobe Bryant, the same. Michael Phelps, the same. The reason we all know these high caliber people is because they started very young and they committed to starting very young. So I challenge you the same way I challenge myself. Whatever it is you're struggling with, whatever it is you're struggling with, whatever it is you're waiting to start on, don't wait for tomorrow, but try to start today.